Welcome back to HealthWise. With us is Dr. Augusta LaFleur, the director of the ER at Opelousas General. And we were talking about summer issues that happen on a regular basis in the ER and things that she sees. And Doc, I think that you and I were talking during the break, and you know, a lot of the things that you see, and we bring you this also, is basically MVAs, which is a car accident or motor vehicle accident. And a lot of times, the seatbelt issue comes up.
Absolutely, absolutely, Reg. We see car crashes every day. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
You bring them to us.
Right.
And oftentimes, even a minor car crash can make you really sore. It
Right.
hurts to get smacked around that much.
Mm-hmm.
It just hurts. But the biggest difference we see that keeps people from being truly injured is a seatbelt or a car seat for kids. I can't say enough how big of a difference it makes. We'll see people from the same car crash who were belted walk away with a scratch or a bruise, and the other person in the car has 10, 11 broken bones, internal injuries, severely, severely injured. It just makes all the difference in the world to have that seatbelt or car seat. Kids in car seats typically don't get injured in bad car crashes. We've seen car seats that have been thrown out of the car.
That's what I was going to say. We had it was all over the internet where the young girl left her baby on top of the car
Right.
and drove off in the car. The baby was fine, you know, and that was amazing, but the baby was strapped in the car seat,
Right.
you know.
Kids in car seats tolerate accidents remarkably well. Kids not in car seats do not. You can't hold a kid strong enough during a car crash. They become a missile in the car.
Right. And they end up coming out of the windows,
right.
or
Through
ejected.
the windows.
Right, right. And
it's horrible, devastating injury.
right. And that's, you know, I mean, and we see this, and I can say for myself, I was in a minor accident just a few days ago, and had my seatbelt on, and I just a little sore, but that's it. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, no broken bones, no, you know, whatever. And if I hadn't had my seatbelt on, I think, you know, I would have been seriously
injured.
You know,
Yep.
and
It makes a huge, huge difference.
Sure.
We really see bad crashes where people don't get hurt that bad because they had a seatbelt on.
Right. And, you know, what I think, too, is I hear this all the time. People, oh, I don't need my seatbelt. I'm not going to get hurt.
I'm just going around the
corner, just going to the store. But as a medic, I can really say that a lot of the injuries, a lot of the accidents we go to are right around the corner. They're not people traveling out of town or whatever. They're right
Accidents happen right around home because that's where you are. That's where you go every day. It's right around your house, right to the corner store, to work. That's where it's going to happen. So, you know, put it on every time you get in the car. If you make it a habit, hopefully it will never occur to you, but it really can make a huge difference.
Sure. Let's talk about also with car accidents, let's talk about texting. What you think about texting?
Oh, I think it's so tempting to do, and it's just about the most dangerous thing I can think of. And unfortunately, in our community, we've had some devastating results of texting and driving, especially young people texting and driving, and we've seen fatalities because of this. You know, I would strongly encourage people to not text at all while driving, not read a text. If you have to, put your phone where you can't get it. Because I know when the ding goes off, it's very tempting to look at it.
It is. And I think looking at what is the culture or whatever, when I was a kid, you know, and I know, Doc, I'm older than you, and I think I am, I know. But we didn't have those problems because we didn't have cell phones. I mean, you know, that was a luxury.
Right.
I think I remember these big old bulky phones about this big,
big box.
big box or whatever. But you didn't carry those, and there was no such thing as texting, so we didn't have the injuries and stuff that you see now.
The distraction. It's very distracting.
Right, and it seems like almost every teenager, and that's the scary part. The kids are doing it, you know, and it's just like you said, everybody, boy, they hear that ding, oh, I got to look on Facebook to see what, so-and-so
Yeah.
is doing or whatever.
Yeah.
But the problem is doing it while driving, and I don't know what the solution is. I think they're going to have to come up with some kind of gadget or something that keeps a cell phone from
Disables the text.
disables it or something
Facebook
while
or
you're
something.
driving, while you're
Yeah.
motion. Because, and I think it can be done because I know in my car, you can't mess with the navigation
Right.
while
Yeah.
you're driving. So
Yeah.
there's something there that has to be done because I think it's getting to be epidemic
Yeah.
proportions where young kids are getting killed or getting hurt by texting and driving.
Hopefully someday we won't be able to do that, but right now we are. So, if parents can encourage their kids to, that's an absolute no-no.
Sure.
That's like drinking and driving. Don't do it. It's not
Right.
worth it. Have
Right.
someone else drive. Have someone else text for you. Have your passenger text.
Right.
But
It
don't
needs to
read
be.
them. Don't write them.
Because I can really attest that how many times I'm driving and I look in the car next, and the vehicle I drive is a lot taller than most vehicles, and I can look down and I will say that maybe 5 or 6 out of 10 people, I'm passing on the side of texting and driving.
Yeah.
And you just look and you say, oh
And
my God.
typically it's someone
Yeah.
swerving, and then you
Right.
pass them to see, are they?
Well, yeah, or they're drunk,
they're
and then you see, no, they're
texting.
texting, so that's why.
Yeah.
But yeah, Doc, that's something, and I know, like I said, we see all those kind of injuries, and if something could be done about that, that would be great. Opelousas General, like once again, I have to say, has a great trauma center as far as dealing with people that have been in injuries like that. All of the latest equipment, latest things that we can use to kind of help somebody that
Right.
has been injured.
We
in an
definitely
accident. Okay, well, Doc, we're going to talk a little bit more about summer injuries and things that happen in the ER during the summertime after
Sounds
this
good.
brief break for our sponsors.
All right.